Hello guys, I figured out what reality is all about, and since there is no point in repeating it, I will use this video to give you a quick summary and to properly say goodbye. Reality is bad news, so if you can't handle it, I advise you to dismiss the horrible truth I am presenting and, if possible, to go back to your previous beliefs, although when properly processed, even the harshest of truths doesn't have to negatively affect your life. A macro world. This entire world represents a single cell within the body of an immensely large creature. We are inside its body. It's a living being that is tens and perhaps even hundreds of trillions of kilometers in size and consists of trillions of cells. It is a soul-eating being, and it feeds on the souls of the inhabitants dying within the cells of its body. It has a lifespan of a few million years, and I know that it has already surpassed its infant period. Currently, the immensely large creature is anywhere from a toddler to a small child. I estimate its current age to be between 50 to 100,000 years. It's definitely not a fully grown adult yet, because only up to a few centuries ago there were giants walking around, meaning that back then it didn't need the great variety of soul-sustenance that it has today. The immensely large creature was born once, so it must be a part of a whole community of macro beings. They are most likely hybrids with properties from multiple species. For example, there is evidence that they consumed the souls of 1,000-kilometer-long creatures in the past and switched to the soul consumption of a greater variety of smaller life forms afterwards, a phenomenon that can be seen in the diet of growing mammalian creatures such as ourselves. Currently, it feeds on the souls of millions of species of bacteria, animals, humans, and plants. The immensely large creatures are extreme in every possible way. They are very sophisticated beings. Each and every cell in their bodies is being serviced by entire fleets of UFOs. Creatures from various shaped UFOs are performing all sorts of maintenance throughout this world, with the well-being of the immensely large creature being their top priority. The shape and purpose of this world. The flat and circular surface upon which we live is situated within and is a part of a half-full sphere. The half-full sphere itself is situated within an outer sphere, forming a unit of spheres. Gyroscopic properties are keeping the half-full sphere balanced within the outer sphere. There is a layer of electric plasma between the two spheres that acts as a lubricant, and it shines through openings, creating the stars in the process. The stars act as indicators, pointing out regional shortages of electric plasma. The half-full sphere has a diameter of around 22,000 kilometers. And since it is half full, there are around 11,000 kilometers to the bottom of it. This world was bioengineered to grow into its current shape and was designed in a most efficient way. Therefore, it's logical to assume that the 11,000 kilometers to the very bottom of this half-full sphere are not wasted, but are housing around 100 levels, all of which are flat and circular, all of which are teeming with millions of life forms and are used as soul farms, all of which have a human civilization that has the purpose of farm and slaughter billions of animals on a daily basis, and all of which include a magnetic mountain in their centers that, in combination with a whirlpool sea, acts as a gigantic hydroelectric power plant. Actually, the lowest level is an exception, and it is most likely being used as the headquarters for the creatures in the UFOs, who are the personnel of this soul farm. The vast amounts of electricity produced in each of the 100 levels is being used as lubrication between the half-full and the outer sphere, to power up the suns and other luminaries, to constantly fill up the ether, and in subterranean furnaces to heat up, melt, and recreate the landscape. The evilness of the divine. The truth about our existence is a horrible one. We are dealing with a murderous and monstrous source god. It has a self-consuming, Ouroboros-like nature. Everything is made out of its building blocks. Its building blocks don't really die, they only change their shape and composition. The immensely large creatures can be considered God's children. Humans, however, are simply a part of the livestock. Esoteric knowledge. The soul-devouring nature of reality, the fact that we are inside the body of a macro creature of staggering proportions, and the flatness of the surface upon which we live are a few of the most well-kept secrets. Our Freemasonic world leaders are diverting our attention from these sinister facts of reality with various indoctrinations, belief systems, and a combination of numerous other distractions. And they are doing us a great favor by doing that. So, this is it from me. I may post a video in the future somewhere. Enjoy life, take care, and goodbye.